So this is week 2. It's for obviously for all of them are going to be 5-minute warm up, 5-minute warm downs. So it's a 5-minute warm up, and then you run for 90 seconds, you walk for 2 minutes, and then you do that 5 times, and then you do your 5-minute warm down. It's scary to go from 60 seconds to 90 seconds. I know it's not a lot, but like if you're struggling with the 90 seconds, then it obviously, if you're struggling with the 60 seconds, then the 90 seconds seems like such a big jump. But we got this. Hi guys, so I've just done week 2, run number 1. It's my 4th run in total, but last week was 60 seconds run, 90 seconds walk, 60 seconds run, 90 seconds walk. This week it was 90 seconds run, 2-minute walk. It was hard, but it was easier than I thought it was going to be. So I started the first 90-second run, and I was like, there's no way I'm going to run for 90 seconds. And I was like running, and I got to like towards the end of like what I thought was 60 seconds, and I was like, come on Sarah, like I can't do this for another 30 seconds. And then she was like, that's it, darling, you've done your first run, walk for 2 minutes. I was like, okay. I'm not gonna lie, it did get harder as it goes on. Didn't do all of the runs fully, but I gave it my best shot. Again, like with all my runs, it's the second stint of it I get a stitch. It's always the second one, and it's always gone by the 3rd or 4th one. It's just weird, very weird. But it's definitely getting easier. I'm definitely able to run for longer. Definitely sweat a lot, as you can tell, but you know, that's what you got to do for the bikini bod. But yeah, if anyone's thinking of doing this, just persevere with it. You know, it's hard. I don't enjoy it, not one bit. I'm not even going to lie to you. I do not enjoy it at all. But just got to keep pushing through. And hopefully one day we'll all be running 5Ks. So I'm just doing a warm walk for week 2, run 3. Yeah, I'm already out of breath. My hay fever's been really bad this week, so I'm just in general struggling to breathe. Hopefully we can push through this. So, week 2, run 3. I'm done with week 2 now. Today was much cooler, so it was much easier. You know, there was a nice little breeze going on, so it made me feel better. I wasn't sweating. It was hot, but it was much better. It's probably like the best I felt on a run because it wasn't sun. You know, the sun wasn't shining. It wasn't like dripping with sweat. It was hard though. You know, I struggled with it, but I pushed through and I managed to do all the runs and I managed to get through it without collapsing. But I've started to feel a twinge in my knee. Like, it's not uncomfortable, but like I know it's there. And I don't want to push myself too hard and then hurt it and then have to stop and get discouraged and then not complete this. but at the same time, like, I don't want to slow down. Like, I'm still doing it every other day, and I don't want to give it another day's rest, because I just know that if I don't keep this routine of doing it every other day, then I'm just not gonna do it. So yeah, week 2 is done. Next week things start getting tougher. It's 3 minutes. But it was hard. You know, I just had to push myself. I kind of get into this thing, like this mentality of with anything that I do in life, is like, leave it to the last minute, because that's when you do your best work. And even with these runs, it's like, you know, if I don't do well on the first run, I know that I've still got 2 more runs to do. So the first run was like, didn't put my all into it. The middle run, I was like, okay, let's start trying to push for this. And then the third run is when, like, I managed to do all of the 90-second runs. It just seems crazy though that, you know, I'm gonna go from running 90 seconds to running for 30 minutes. My legs are quite sore, but I was expecting that, because I haven't used these muscles to do anything other than walk to the fridge for the last few weeks. But these runs, like, I'm listening to music, and I find that I'm trying to time myself to the music, and, you know, and things like, I'm like, oh, I'm halfway through a song, like, I know if I get to the end of this song, then my 90 seconds will be over. But if it's only like 45 seconds to the end of the song, then I kind of just give up, because I'm like, oh, I've done the 90 seconds because the song was still 90 seconds long. So I'm gonna think about doing podcasts, but I don't know how well I'll listen to them, or I'll listen to them and then I won't really like put myself into the running, but we'll have to see.